Good morning. I've definitely got a bed head, but I mean, it keeps it real, right? So, before we get into this video, I have an exciting announcement to make. I have a free New Year nutrition video guide launching on the 27th of December. There is literally no catch with this. Normally when online you hear the word free and then actually you find out you've got to, jump through 10 hoops and sell your soul to the devil. It's honestly not like that at all. Literally, all you have to do is head to the link in the description, and I'll also tag it in the comments as well. Name, email address, and the rest will be done for you. All you have to do is put those two things into my website, and on the 27th of December you will get the email come through with the 5 videos in it. So we've got, let me see if I can do this off the top of my head. We've got the introduction video, we've got a video on what are calories and macros, a video on working out your own calories and macros, a research review on low carb versus low fat, so we've got a bit of a sciencey video, and then finally we've got a video on how to track your own calories and macros. So all 5 of those, it's not like you're going to get one a week, it's not like you're left in suspense. You will literally get all 5 videos straight to your inbox on the 27th of December, ready for the new year. So that is the announcement over and done with. Let's get into today's full day of eating. Okay, so a brief guide on where I'm at right now. So I'm just about to come to the end of a cut. I started this cut more of a health thing than anything else. I had been bulking for a very long time, years, I think basically 3 years. There's been some kind of mini cuts, I've done some longer cuts, but the majority of that time has been bulking. With this cut, because my health took a bit of a dip at the beginning of the year, the idea with this cut was to be very, very relaxed. It's taken me way longer than it normally would to lose the amount of weight that I have. I've lost about 5 kilos, which is perfect, that's what I wanted. And I've got 0.3 kilograms left to lose, so I'm basically done. What I'm running right now is a deload from training, because I've been running my training block for 10 weeks. Fatigue really started to kick in, and I can also feel that I'm starting to, hopefully not, but it feels like I'm coming down with something. It's cold season, obviously. So what you're going to see today is me eating 2,500 calories. Normally on a rest day, my calories would actually be a lot lower, and I've been doing 1,800, which for me is really fucking low. But because I'm deloading, and like I say, I can feel that I might be coming down with something, want to prioritise health, want to give my body what it needs, so I'm going to go with 2,500 calories, which breaks down to, so we're going to run with 156 grams of protein, 313 grams of carbs, and 69 grams of fat. Super simple breakfast this morning. In here I have 80 grams of blueberry Wheaties, 130 ml of milk, and also 50 grams of blackberries. And then in here I have got vegan whey, well not vegan whey, vegan protein. This is new, so for years I've just been using just a bog standard whey. I never normally go with bulk, first of all. I usually kind of switch between like Applied Nutrition or Perform, sometimes maybe Ghost if I'm treating myself. But I've started to kind of pick up on some digestive issues, which I'm not yet sure if it's just the whey or if it's more of kind of like just dairy as a whole. So I'm sort of going through the process of trying to figure out what's causing the problem. But to be honest with you, so far, just from switching to a vegan protein, things have been like a lot better. I was just getting very bloated and just feeling pretty naff after having whey. So I've been having this, tastes like absolute crap, but it's making my stomach feel better, so I guess ultimately it's worth it. The time is 8 o'clock. I would normally have started work a little bit sooner than this, probably closer to maybe like 7:30, but obviously with doing the filming it takes a little bit of extra time, so we're starting a little bit later today. But Tuesday is, right now, it's my busiest coaching day. I've got a ton of check-ins to do, and I've also got a live client call at 11. Because it's getting towards the end of the year now, things are really busy in my schedule. I'm having to sort of be really careful about. Basically, so I'm now at the point where I'm no longer taking on any new clients in December. People have got until the 11th to book in for a consult call if they want to get started with me beginning of January. And then I'll be doing calls between the 12th and the 18th, but they're for people that are starting later in January. And then after the 18th, my calendar will be closed for the rest of the year. So there'll be no more calls after that. The call today isn't a consult call, it's with a current client, and we've got to discuss their timeline and their goals for 2023. It'll only be a quick 15-minute call, nothing major. But yeah, I've got that at 11. And then I'm not training today, obviously with it being a deload. Sometimes with a deload, 99% of the time with a deload, I do still train, just go in and do less volume. But because feel like I'm about to come down with something, I'm going to skip it entirely, because I think that that's probably fair on my body and also other people's health, because they do not want to be breathing in my possible germs. On top of that, I have also got to sort out content for today. However, annoyingly, the content that I had planned to post, I needed to go to the gym to film. So I'm going to have to rethink that one. But yeah, other than that, going to crack on with work. This video is literally just going to be my day and food. So hopefully you enjoy. Hey, you right? How are you? Okay, I've got through a lot of check-ins. I've also just done my live call, so I'm gonna have 2 slices of white bread, 3 whole eggs scrambled, got a little bit of spread on there, Coke Zero, and it's Christmas, so I'm gonna have a Stollenbite. So I'm gonna eat this, then crack on with a bit more work, and then you will see me making my next meal after that. The only other training thing to note is, so I was going through all of the weights, just seeing how things are progressing. Okay, back from doing some adulting, just general jobs. One of the things I was doing was posting out Christmas cards to clients, because I'm a good little elf. We are going to make meal 3. I'm going to have some chili, so I've got some meatballs in the oven. I'm going to use half of this jar of chili con carne sauce, which is so nice. It's from Aldi. I recommend you try it. We're going to throw in a little bit of veg, and then we've got the rice cooking as well. Meal number 3 is served, so it's everything that I just said about a second ago for the chili, plus also got another scoop of the vegan protein. So this is going to be meal 3. We've got one more meal left after this, so you will cut to me cooking that and also talking you through my plans for next year. Okay, the time is 7:30, rounding off the day, so this is going to be the last meal. We've got 225 grams of Skyr yogurt with a little bit of granola. There's hardly any in there, to be honest, like 10 grams. Banana, honey. We've got some salted peanuts, 40 grams, and then 3 of these cereal bars. So that is full food for the day. So 2,500 calories. And that is, at the minute, it's pretty much going to be maintenance level. That's based on around about 10,000 steps a day, which is what I'm trying to do at the minute. Obviously, if I was training, then maintenance would be considerably quite a bit higher. But for a rest day like this, especially considering that at the minute I'm trying to focus on recovery, that will be enough for the day. So my plans for the remainder of the year is to get up to Christmas. Basically got this last 0.3 kilos to lose, but I mean, it's not going to take very long to do, so I'm basically done. I want to try and just maintain up to Christmas, up to the end of the year. Obviously with things like Christmas and whatnot, the holiday season, there's going to be some extra food consumed, but the aim is to, you know, not do anything too crazy weight-wise and just balance it out, even things out on the days where it's not Christmas, not Boxing Day, and not the days where you're going crazy with food. Then going into the new year, I'd like to get back into a bulk, and I'd really like to go into this bulk maintaining my newfound focus on health and making sure that I'm putting myself first, not burning myself out, still sticking to 4 training days. So I mentioned this in a previous video, that I've dropped down to 4 training days, and actually at the minute it's suited me well. It's obviously going to be interesting going into a bulk and just doing 4 training days because I've never done that before, and I'll have to see how that goes. But I know that I can make it work. I've just got to obviously put the work in, and no, I'm very excited for 2023. I'm excited to, like I say, go into another bulk, continue to gain some more size, but really keep this newfound focus on health and putting myself first and just enjoying what I do, because ultimately that's the point of all of this. So yeah, pretty sure this will be my last video for 2022 based on the fact I generally do like 1 a month, if I'm being good. And yeah, we're in December, so I hope you all have a great Christmas. I hope you all have a great new year, and I will see you in 2023. Remember, the link for the free New Year Nutrition Guide is down below if you want to have it delivered to your inbox on the 27th of December. So yeah, I will see you all next year.